Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and that was a weird fade in. I don't know what's going on with my camera here. Anyway, tonight we've watched the Sweet Life movie featuring the guys Zack and Cody from the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Apparently, they still live on a cruise ship. I I think at one point we watched the Sweet Life on board or something. I don't know. One of the things that has to do with them, they apparently they lived in a hotel during their main series. Then they got another series, and it involved them living on a cruise ship with still the same friends and their same like butler valet who's always perpetually flummoxed by their antics and annoyed for the most part. We have Cole and Dylan Sprouse playing Cody and Dylan and Zach again, and yeah, they're more grown up in this. This is how they get a movie and graduate from Disney Channel school, I guess. I don't know. They're on the verge of graduating high school. This is their last spring break, I guess, and well, Cole, the smart one, as compared to Zach's Bart Simpson-esque antics. Cole's more the Lisa, but they're twins, and that's driven home quite well in this film. This is their wacky adventure. Cole tries to join a scientific team in order to get, I guess, points into getting into Yale, that kind of thing. He's kind of getting a scholarship and things like that. So working with a renowned scientific team would really help him. And guess who screws that up? Well, yeah, they don't get along. I mean, I imagine they didn't get along too much in the past. I didn't really pay attention to the stuff that they did in the last one. It's been a while, but they didn't seem like such polar opposites, I guess. Maybe I just didn't see Cody as such a uber nerd, which is not a bad thing. It's science, love of science, and knowledge and everything else is a good thing. I just didn't expect them to be such polar opposites, but that serves the story, of course, in this one, because it is all about twins, and they are far from the only twins in this. This experiment, they get kind of, when things go sideways, they kind of get relegated to a different scientist who wants to do studies on twins and how they can communicate and connect in different ways by eating Corsican fruit or something. Some food that makes them, one, feel the other's experiences, which, yeah, a little unsettling. There's some, I mean, yes, this is very much made for the crowd that grew up with them, the age range that grew up with them. This is not made for me. So any criticisms I have about this, yeah, you got to take it from the point of view of a guy who's just, yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I understand the humor and I understand the reason why this is funny. It's just, it's like they grew up, but the comedy didn't. It has matured a bit, and there are some little sneaky sideways kind of bits of comedy in this that I was surprised for a Disney Channel thing. It just sort of flew in under the radar. It might have some more adult connotations that kids may not understand, but I can't see. Maybe some kids who grew up with these guys, when they're 18, maybe they would have watched this. And by the way, this came out in 2011. Yeah, it's an hour and 21 minutes long. It's been 10 years since this movie came out, and I think it's the last thing they did as Zack and Cody on Disney Channel. I don't know. Maybe they've done other little appearances since, but I think this is their last story themed thing. And I think there's some new twin boys that are obnoxious on Disney Channel now. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think I saw them on one of those live competition things that we watched like a year ago, around Christmas time. So yeah, anyway, I don't want to give away all the story, obviously, but things go sideways, and there's twin experimentation. There's a lot of twins in this, and I kind of faded out toward the end, just because at one point, I think the whole third act is twins walking slowly toward them in a zombie-like state, all saying, "Get Zack and Cody," repeatedly for what feels like 20 minutes. Yeah. So it's you take it for what it is. It's comedy, I guess. Things to remember if you're a fan. Obviously Brenda Song is still in this. She still is dorky, and not dorky as self-absorbed, and just everything's about her. She's weird in that way. So she's still in this, and Bailey is Debbie Ryan is Bailey. Oh, there's Matthew Noguz as Woody. He's I guess he's from the show. I don't know. He didn't really receive an introduction, so he must be well known to the cast. I didn't recall him. I still haven't seen the original series. I've seen the 1 or 2 episodes of the cruise ship one. And Phil Lewis is back as Mr. Mosby. So yeah, then there's just lots of twins. Oh, and the bad guy, I shouldn't give that away, but yeah, I won't say who the bad guy is. But but I've seen him before in lots of stuff, lots more mature stuff, not just Disney Channel stuff. So it's kind of cool to see him. But I can't say what his name is because I want to give away the bad guy. But yeah, you can pretty much figure it out once you see it. Yeah, it's this is really going to be something only for Zack and Cody fans. It's not the kind of thing you're going to pick up and just say, you know what, what's on Disney Plus tonight? I think I'm just going to watch a Zack and Cody movie. The Zack and Cody movie. That's just the thing we're going to watch. It's not a thing that happens. I don't think that's really good. You might have somebody who goes, hey, you know what? Never saw that Captain America film. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe you might get some out of it. I don't see that ever happening with the Zack and Cody movie. Unless you're little and you're like, oh, those are 2 cute boys. Maybe that's it. That's something you'll do. But unless you're a fan of these guys, I don't think this movie's going to do much for you. So, but they do work well together. They are brothers, obviously. They are twins, and yeah, I think they have a good comedic repartee between them. It's never going to, blow anybody's mind, but I think they work well off each other, and playing their cartoonish versions of themselves. One nerdy and one a rabble-rouser. Man, I sound like an old man now by saying rabble-rouser. I hope they don't get the fisticuffs. Let's just talk like an old man. I'm old. Anyway, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
60.
There you go. Wow. A little slow in the speaking there. We saw it before we heard it. All right. Oh, really easy. Right there. Oh, here we go. We're getting a short. And I think it might be a classic, or it could be one of those new Mickey ones that people are very divided on. But more than likely it's a classic. We're going to watch Boat Builders, starring Mickey Mouse. Boat Builders is what we're seeing next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that. Bye.